Here will be a study male reproductive system. Male reproductive system that we read in casually chapter human reproduction. Okay. In male reproductive system, they are having three consisting part that we first primary sex organ, second secondary sex organ, and third male genitalia. Okay. Then having in male reproductive system, they are having three parts. First primary sex organ, secondary sex organ, and consisting external male genitalia. They are having what is primary sex organ, what is secondary sex organ, and what is that is external genitalia of male. First, to say I told about primary sex organ. What is primary sex organ? That is the primary sex organ example that is called testis. Okay, testis in two in number. Testis generally will we write TES, TES, TIS. That is the singular form of but casually we will be read es, that is plural word. Okay, in human they are having two testes present in a scrotum. A scrotum, that is the abdominal extra abdominal pouches. That extra abdominal pouches is called a scrotum. That is the scrotum. In a scrotum, that is consisting testis. Testis is called primary sex organ. Due to primary sex organ, due to that functions gametogenesis and secretions of hormone. What is gametogenesis? Gametogenesis, formation of gamete, that is called gametogenesis. In here, in testis, a sperm cells that easily to form. So here gametogenesis performs. Even testosterone will form by Leydig cells as well as in androgens. In androgens, testosterone and estrogen amount will be present. Okay, so that is called primary sex organ. But secondary sex organ, what is secondary sex organ? Who does not perform gametogenesis or secretions of hormone, but whose functions are extraordinary in functions of male reproductive system. Okay, as like you call generally tubule-like structures vas efferentia that present before of epididymis, after epididymis that is vasa differentia, after fourth that is ejaculatory duct. That is a commonly example of secondary sex organ. As well as another example, associated gland. Associated gland who prefer secretory fluid or releasing fluid, who performs nourishes and helps in fluiding containing medium, who that mixed with sperms and formation of semen. Okay, casually as like example, in associated gland, seminal vesicle, second prostate gland, and bulbourethral gland. Bulbourethral gland that you call in another words copper gland. In seminal vesicle, there are two in number, one right and left. Okay, we casually will write figure ventrally sections. What is ventrally section? That is the any front sections we write on board, that is ventrally. Okay, will be easily call that here part, that is right part or right any organ. So that seminal vesicle is called right seminal vesicle, and here part that is left seminal vesicle. Okay, next seminal vesicle, that is prostate gland and bulbourethral gland. That is three glands are associated gland. That is example of secondary sexual organ. Third, external male genitalia. External male genitalia that refers penis. Penis is called external male genitalia. External male genitalia, penis is called, what is penis? We'll describe after fourth one by one. In first of all, we'll study male reproductive system. In male reproductive system, we'll study first in sequence wise. The testis is present inside of a scrotal sac. That is the scrotal sac That is where testis is present casually. Testis is covered with a protective covering. Protective covering, they are having three type of covering present. Okay, that is tunica vaginalis, second tunica albuginea, and third tunica vasculosa. That is the tunica vaginalis, that is the outer covering. Tunica albuginea, that is the middle covering or covering of testis. Tunica vasculosa, that is the inner covering, or where capillaries are present, who perform nourishment or nutrition and take up of excretory product from testis. In will we read tunica vaginalis. Tunica vaginalis, that is the mesodermal region. That is the inner part, that we call visceral mesodermal. That is the outer part, that is called somatic mesodermal, and both are easily known as tunica vaginalis. In tunica vaginalis, where full field of fluid that helps in cushion like structure, cushion who provides cushion. Cushion means that is to be a spongy, which helps in heavy shock, pressure, many for another functions to prevent. Okay. In another, second, that is the tunica albuginea, that is the covering part of testis. Another, that is the tunica vasculosa, that is the inner covering, that is the inner part where capillaries will present. Next, will we read a scrotum and testis both are attached with a fibrous nature of layer, that is called gubernaculum. That is called gubernaculum. Gubernaculum works according to season, as like in winter season that contract. So size of a scrotum does decrease, but in summer season that fibrous nature are relax or relief. So a scrotal are that is descends. So that size is generally increased. Okay. Generally will be read first times of testis will be descends in a scrotum through a canal. That canal is called inguinal canal. Again, testis is divided into about 250 septa. 250 septa or compartment. Each compartment where lobules are present of testis. That lobules is called testicular lobules. In each testicular lobule having 2 to 3 seminiferous tubules will present. What is seminiferous tubule? Seminiferous tubule is the structural and functional unit of testis, which having a particular structure, which having particular functions, where a sperms or a spermatogen does perform through a spermatogenesis process with the help of a sperm mother cell. Here seminiferous tubule is fixed with rete testis, and rete testis is attached with a straight tubule, and a straight tubule attached with vasa efferentia. When a spermatogenesis perform, a sperm does release and go into and continues to go that in rete testis, after fourth continues to go that in a straight tubule, after fourth vasa efferentia, and again comes in epididymis. What is epididymis? A broad like a structure which is laterally or distal, that is attached with testis. Okay, that is when a tube vasa efferentia are open, that is more coiled structure will present. Epididymis generally distributed into three parts: caput, carpus, and cauda. Caput are head part, carpus are that is the middle sections, that is the cauda, it is the tail sections, that is the upper, middle and lower part. okay, as carpus in another form, that is the body part, okay. Carpet, carpus and cauda includingly we call, or commonly we call, epididymis. Epididymis functions. What is epididymis functions? When sperms are formed in seminiferous tubule, through transportation does performed through that tubules. After fourth, sperms are stored in epididymis, and those epididymis perform neurosis to swimming or secretions for forward tube, okay. Then that we are having more than coiled structure to be present in before epididymis, that is the vasa efferentia. Vasa efferentia is made up of its layer with ciliated, but vasa differentia layer, where epididymis does open or continues to, where its layer having more than stereocilia to be present, who performs transportation of sperms to continues to forward tube, okay. Spermatozoans does move. Spermatozoans are moved due to in spermatogenes are tail who performs movement, but stereocilia even provide movement. That is the canal like structure in venal canal, where vasa differentia does go, but casually does not will be called due to a cord like structure that is called a spermatic cord. Through a spermatic cord, arteries, vein, nerves, who nerves are attached with testicular control nervous system, whose are passes through a spermatic cord. A spermatic cord and vasa differentia are, that is, pass through inguinal canal. After fourth, that is vas differences terminal sections, a duct are mixed with, a duct are opens with, that is in upper form a organ, that is seminal vesicle. Seminal vesicle functions who release fructose. Naturally in human, in one site fructose will form, where seminal vesicle. In seminal vesicle 60% concentrate are present, 60% are released, okay, where fructose, prostaglandins and many enzymes are released. As like enzyme with related to phosphorus, that is called phosphatase, with related to protein, pepsinogen, with related to starch, that release amylase. About 3 types of enzyme and many hydrolytic enzyme, actually, as you call, even that we enzyme will be told about by me, that is hydrolytic enzyme, that is passed through that a duct that is called seminal duct. After that is a duct that is ejaculatory duct, due to that duct is commonly forming with vas differences and duct of seminal vesicle, due to that is called ejaculatory duct. That ejaculatory duct is opens into urethra, and that urethra we are having a large gland is present. That associated gland is called prostate gland. When ejaculation perform or sexual intercourse perform, that sphincter is urethral sphincter before presence of prostate and after urinary bladder, that close the path and urination does check or block. In prostate gland, through prostate gland, a substance, that is prostaglandins, clotting factors, more than substance and fibrous substance are released out. After fourth, bulbourethral gland will be present in one pair that release jelly-like substance before ejaculation or performs within foreplay that having functions to provide a smoothness of penis. After that is lining of penis, internal sections, that is glans penis. Where glans penis, cells of tissues, that is epithelium tissues where bulbourethral gland present. In another term, bulbourethral gland is known as copper gland. That is the outer skinny part, that is penis part. That is the whole part is called penis. That is the forward sections of penis, that is in internal form, that is the extend to, that is more thicker of that tissues with corpora spongiosum. And actually they are having in penis, they are having three types of masses will be presented. Corpora cavernosa, they are having two in number, and corpora cavernosa and corpora spongiosum. Corpora spongiosum 2 in number and corpora cavernosa 1 in number, where urethra is present. They are having three types of urethra: prostatic urethra, membranous urethra and penile urethra. Penile urethra present on penis. Okay. Casually, that is the foreskin, or that is the thin skin like structures that to close of urethral site, that is called prepuce or foreskin. Okay. That to read male reproductive system casually. Here to more ask, that is the semen phase cycle 60% concentrate or volume to release, and prostate gland 25% concentrate release. That fluid, prostatic fluid and seminal fluid and spermatozoans with mixed to perform with mixed, and a new substance form. That forming substance is called semen. Okay, SEMEN. Dimension, what is the dimension of testis? 5 into 2.5 into 2 centimeter cube. That is the length, that is the breadth, that is the thickness. Okay, that is male reproductive system. If that videos that be good, my videos, you press my subscribe button. Thank you.